Hi guys, welcome back to Action Yung. So today I'm at the Marina Bay Sands, and this is the Bay Area of Singapore, and it's quite a beautiful day. The sun is not so out. Okay, so let's talk about wealth might debunk. Meaning, I'm gonna tell you a few thoughts that our society thinks that is actually not really true. Okay, first we talk about getting rich quick. So there's a lot of schemes, right? If you watch in the advertisements when you go through Facebook, scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter or YouTube, there's always this, oh, you can get rich quick, very fast. In a short amount of time, you can get very, very rich. Either by investing in property, stocks, Forex, Bitcoin, you name it, there is a way to sell it. If you know some more of get rich quick schemes, you can just comment below. So are they real? Are they doable? So I'm not gonna just dismiss everything, but to tell you the truth, if you want to get money ASAP, as soon as possible, the only way is through a part-time job. Previously they call it a side hustle. Part-time job is like maybe you have a full-time job, maybe you work until 5, then after that you continue a part-time job, maybe 6 to 9 o'clock, maybe 6 to 10. So these are part-time jobs. You put in a few more hours aside your full-time job so that you can get a lot more money. So getting rich quick schemes are not real, because the thing is, to be wealthy, right? This is a myth debunk, right? To be wealthy, you need time. Okay, you need a lot of time. So for example, when you put your money into the stock market, it's not like you put in money now and then the next few days you got like a few $1,000s. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so it more works like Warren Buffett. He invests into the stock market since he was young, 9 years old I think, or 12 years old. Okay, so he keep on investing and buying stocks. That's why the wealth that he put into the stocks compounded over time. So if you don't know what compounding means, do watch my video. I make a video about it. I'll put the link here. Okay, so this is the power of compound interest. Then another thing, if you invest in property, right, it's not really like you buy one property then you become rich. It's not like that. So I own 2 properties, and I can say that for myself, that even though owning properties, I don't feel any richer. So it's more like I buy it, then I need to rent it out and keep maintaining it, keep paying property taxes, and just maintaining it like a business. Okay, owning an asset and renting it out. So the property, I'm not a millionaire. Okay, so I just buy it, take a loan, take a mortgage. Okay, bought the property, rent it out, and the tenant keeps paying me. And you want to know more about property, I make a video right here. I put a video here. So it's not an overnight success. It takes years. Years. Even to buy a property, it takes 6 months. The process of purchasing it. Then it's not fast. You get a bit of positive cash flow, maybe like $300 to $500, but that's not gonna make you rich, right? It's not gonna make you rich overnight. So you still have to put in the effort to screen your tenants, understand more about your property, where you are, the government regulations as it keeps changing also. So it's a long-term thing. You don't get rich fast. So that's stocks, that's property on a business, right? So I'm in Marina Bay Sands, so I can show you Apple right here. There you can see the Apple store, right? Oh, is that good? Okay, so even Apple, right? Steve Jobs made Apple in his own backyard in 1970s, something like that. I don't really get into the details, but yeah, I know that he started the business bootstrapping in his own backyard, and it's a very kind of like hard business, because you don't really grow overnight. Apple is just, it went through its ups and downs with the Pepsi, Pepsi CEO going in and then kicking Steve Jobs out, and then Steve Jobs coming in again. So it's not a smooth process. It is all up and downs, and it takes a lot of time, 30 to 40 years to, to actually see some like great growth and a billion. Now Apple is a $1 trillion company, so it gets a lot of work and a lot of people and time and effort and money to just make the business from a small business to a large business. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you that opening up a business doesn't mean that you are going to be an overnight success. So not many people can actually bear that amount of risk of opening up a business, because to be frank, most businesses fail within the first few years, and then within the next 5 years they fail more, then the next 10 years maybe some already close and get bankrupt. So not many businesses become successful as it is today, right? So that's why I'm just going to telling all of my viewers that if you have a job right now, it's actually not too bad. Okay, you have a job, you're quite secure, you're quite stable, you have a paying paycheck to paycheck every month, right? It sounds like, people like to look down upon this, but it's actually what most human beings earn, right, through a full-time job. And that's the reality of it. Okay, not many people earns from businesses, right? And I mean, even though if you have a full-time job, you still can earn a lot of money by buying assets, right? So if you keep watching on our channel, do please click subscribe and smash the like button. You can understand that, even though we are working a full-time job, we can still buy assets like stocks, like property, and we can still earn a lot of money over the long run, over like 10, 20, 30 years. And eventually you can use all this money to retire, right? So that's why learning more about finances, personal finances, in fact, is actually very beneficial to all of us, because we get to understand ourselves more and understand our spending habits, understand the reality of things, because other people like society and advertisements, they keep pushing to us that, you are not doing enough for yourself or stuff like that. So by selling you courses, right, by selling you get rich quick schemes, pyramid schemes. So please, if you really want to learn a new skill, then by all means go for these courses. But you have to understand yourself more just by go and get a book in the library, start studying. Rich Dad Poor Dad is a book about property, real estate, investments, asset and liabilities. You can read The Millionaire Fast Lane by MJ DeMarco. Also talks about how to get rich. But yeah, all these books, right, it's kind of like a cheaper way than courses. So if you really go through the book like I do, I've gone through the Rich Dad Poor Dad and a few of his other books, which is like almost the same, the Investment Quadrant, what again books like The Unfair Advantage. So all this essentially talks about the same thing, talks about asset and liabilities, talks about building wealth by using debt, good debt by buying properties. So when I read these books, then I understand myself more, and I say, hey, yeah, I want to do property investment. So that's why I paid for the course, paid for the course to learn more about property. Okay, so that's it. Wealth Might Debunked. The summary is wealth takes a lot of time. So don't think it as a short-term thing. Think always long-term. Then you can accumulate a lot of wealth over the long term, but not over the short term, because over the short term you start to panic, you don't make good decisions, and things don't turn out well. So that's it from me, guys. Hope you guys like this video, smash the like button, and see you guys again next week.